Well, good day and welcome to Talk Your Talk. Now, today I want to, now at this moment, I want to do a small video because somebody sent me a message, and I just get the opportunity to read that message. And somehow the message, I don't know, maybe you might look at it in a particular way, but I think for me, it don't sit well with me at all. But anyway, you will tell me your view. If you watch that video, it doesn't matter when, how it doesn't matter. When you watch that video, tell me what you think about it. But I will say, when I will read it for you, and then I would definitely give you my views why it don't sit well with me. Okay? Now it come like a two-day words, right? I mean, come on. When no one is complimenting you, learn how to compliment yourself. The best motivation is self-motivation. Just look back on what God has done in your life. That's enough self-motivation. And just remember, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Well, I don't understand much, but what I do understand is the term compliment. And compliment is praise, maybe, giving yourself a little tap on the shoulder, you know, and stuff like that. And see, that's one of the reason, one of the reason I have a problem with the the English language, because the English language have so many different meaning for one word, so it could be very deceitful. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, they say it's an expression or act of civility, respect, regard. So nobody show you no respect. But then, so you could respect yourself. Nobody show you no regard. So you show regards to yourself. Well, the whole idea is that you have self-respect and let me tell you something, man. Like courteous, compliments again, a courteous greeting, good wishes, regards, whatever. It means that. But then, according to the context of that statement, basically it comes like an expression of praise, right? A commendation or admiration. It's like somebody don't praise you, so you learn to praise yourself and stuff like that. Let me just tell you this. I don't need anybody's praise, right? I really and truly don't need anybody's praise. I don't need anybody compliment. I don't need that. That is not my portion. You understand? Right? I don't need that. I don't need that to make me wake up in the morning as like a boss. I don't need that, period. You have to understand that. I'm not the kind of person who like to tap my head on my shoulder, tap myself on the shoulder and say, good boy, good. I doesn't do that. That is not my portion. I'm not the kind of person who, because I buy a new shirt or new pants, I have to go out in the road and pose so everybody will say, yeah, there are new pants, good shirt, nice shoes. I'm not this kind of person. You understand? So there is no way I need your compliment. When self-motivation comes concerned, I don't need your motivation, period. I don't need your motivation. I don't need anybody's motivation. I don't want nobody motivate me to do anything. You cannot motivate me to do anything. And why? Because the reason why you can't motivate me is because, right? It's because every motivational action out in this world as it is, including whosoever sent me that. You understand? The motivation is to attain jobs, attain work, attain money, attain finance, attain everything. You understand? The whole thing about motivation, that is what they mean. I don't need that spirit in my life. You understand? I don't need it. I don't need that spirit that you want to send on me and tell me about I need this kind of motivation. No, I don't need that. You understand? I personally am already spiritually motivated to do what I need to do. Right? I am already spiritually motivated. So I definitely don't need this kind of people motivation. You understand? You have to get that straight. The Most High, based on how He taught me and how the Most High speak to me, is enough motivation for me. So I don't need anybody to motivate me. You understand? And I don't thinking about my self-motivation. No. You see, when I study the word of the Most High, I am motivated by the Spirit of the Most High, and it's not about self. It's the person who dwelleth in me. So I don't need your kind of motivation. Sorry, I don't need it. Okay? Next, as I said, your expression of praise, and you may be the kind of person who like people give you this cheap praise. You understand? Give you this cheap praise and this like, and you feel good about yourself. I don't have time for that. I can't care less about that. Seriously. I don't care less about that. Now let me just give you an information. If maybe you go up and you see videos of mine, and video might be months or weeks or whatever, and you see no views on it, don't feel no way. You see, if everybody liking everybody video and they don't like in mine, don't feel no way about that. That is no sin, right? Now, I know that might be a kind of trip for most of you, because at the end of the day, hey, you post up a video, nobody ain't liking the video. You understand? He ain't get no views on that video. He ain't get no like, and he ain't get no shares. You think I will sit down here and cry about that? No. I put in them there anyway, because the Most High tell me to rest them there. And maybe, who knows, the person who you have to look at this video, they ain't reach on Facebook yet. They ain't reach on YouTube yet. But make sure you put it there. And that is exactly what I'm gonna do. You understand? Because I do not believe that the Most High will tell you to do something and you'll be doing it in vain. So if you go there and you feel sorry for me public a video, you ain't see no views, and you feel nobody do praising me and nobody do complimenting you, then you have a real task, because it's not me. You understand? And that is not important. So then why you have to be like that? I don't need praise. I don't need that. You understand? Seeing no views on the video, as I said, it is not important. You understand? What actually is important is when the people who have to see that video, they will watch that video and they will get what they get from that video when the time comes. Okay? So, I don't need no compliment from nobody to boost my morale. If I gotta do something, I will do it. And that is one of the problems a lot of people have, is that if people don't approve of what they're doing, they leave it alone and they don't do it anymore. You understand? So you must get the approval of people to live. That means you are mentally enslaved. That means you are a victim of the system. You understand? And you have to stop that. You don't have to get the approval of people to do anything. Remember that. You within yourself, you're supposed to have all the power that you need, because you're supposed to be a son of the Most High Elohim. So you're supposed to have the power in His love. That is, if you have love. If you don't have love, and the kind of love you have is of the world, then you will need all this motivation from the people who lives in this world. Because if you can't find it within you, then that means the Elohim is not dwelling within you. But if you have Elohim dwelling within you, you would not be looking at all this motivation to do anything, because you have the Most High within you, so you don't need those things. So how could you send a message from me and tell me about the best motivation is self-motivation? Who do you think you're talking to? That's what I want to find out. You understand? Who do you think you're telling that? You have to be careful when you want to tell people things. You have to be careful what you're telling people. You understand? You have to be careful what you're telling people. You can't be coming and telling people about their self-motivation and learn to compliment themselves. Who want to compliment themselves more than you? That is your portion. You understand? You are the person that will always tap your hand, tap your shoulder and tell yourself, you're a good boy, you're doing a good work. I don't need that. You understand? I don't need that, period. As you see me here, it's just the Most I could deal with. You understand? I can sit here and let my ego get all over me. You understand? And I'm telling myself, well, I am all that. You know? You're crazy. Well, let me just tell you something, man. You have a lot of people that should dig out their eyes. Because the eyes causing them a lot of problems. You have most people, the only thing they could see is people that is financially successful, materially successful, and they will honor those people. And it always comes down to what they see. So the eyes make them sin. Because when they look at all this material, they look at all this money, they look at all this thing this person has, then what happens is that the eye deceives them. And these are the people, they will honor the people, honor them, and look at them as better people than other people in the society. That is what attracts them. And the people who doesn't have is the people who they put down and feel them is nothing. So I just saying that you have it upside down. You understand? You have things upside down. And most people try to work themselves up in this world materially because of the approval of other people. So the more people give them praise, yeah, you're doing a good job, man, work, you buy this and you buy that, and they're just constantly going like that. And then at the end of the day, you always reach this point where you say, bullshit. It have more to life than that. But most of the time for you people, it's too late. Some of all you. I pray it's not, but most of all it does be too late. You understand? It does be too late many a times. So you see, the thing about it, these kind of people need those kind of motivation to push them along in this world. Why you have to be pushed along in this world? This world is there, not going anywhere. The earth is the Most High and the fullness thereof, and He's my daddy, Papa. So then, what is the whole scene about it? You grab, you get motivated and grab. Go ahead. And enjoy it. You understand? But don't tell people that. You understand? Don't tell people that. At least, maybe you have people that might want to know that. But for me, sorry. It's just that when you tell me that, now I feel a little bit funny because you know me for a fact. You understand? You knows me. And you know definitely that when you tells me that, I will give you a little fire. Because I can't believe you didn't expect me to say something like that. You understand? I can't believe that. You know? So I'm telling you once more, I don't need your motivation. Honestly, I really don't need it. I don't need no compliment. I don't need no compliment for anybody. I could take a compliment. If somebody compliment me or something, I don't go back in at them like a dog and say, wow, 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 like a pit bull. I don't do that. You understand? I'll be gracious, I'll be okay, it's cool. But I don't need it. I definitely don't need the compliment. You understand? I don't need the praise if it is in that context you mean. I don't need the praise. I don't need the worship. I don't need it. You understand? I don't need anybody to nice up my ego. You understand? I don't need that. I don't need nobody to tickle me fancy. I don't need that. You understand? So then, when you're telling me that I have to learn to compliment myself, you understand? When you say words like that, right? To me, those words are poisonous. You understand? They are poisonous. I know a lot of people, because that is the general thing going on with motivation and loving up yourself and all kind of thing. I know most of you think that is acceptable. But let me just tell you, the most I talk about it, the most I talk about in the last days, men will be lovers of themselves. You understand? So, boss man, keep your compliment for yourself, and I don't have to compliment myself for no reason. I am not that self-centered like some of you people. You understand? What I just see happening. Not everybody. You see, and I'm not want to talk like nobody about say, well, I'm not like this person, I'm not like that. No. I am not self-centered. I've seen a lot of people out here that are so self-centered with themselves. Everything is about them. It's about them. You're telling them you're dying and you're hungry, and it's still about them. They just can't see beyond themselves. You understand? They cannot see beyond themselves. All they see is themselves. You understand? No, the Most High didn't make us for that. The Most High make us to be of service to each other. You understand? And if we are service, we are to be service to each other. How could we be self-motivating? How could we be self-complimenting? How could we be doing that? We cannot be that. You gotta be selfless people. So then when you meet people that are self-centered, they must come up hard in your eyesight. Every time you think about them, they're hard. When you know definitely that is not so you handle business. It's not so the Most I want it to function. And even if you try to tell them about it, they still trying to make you feel they are not that. But the activities are the same every living day. It's all about them and nobody else. You understand? So when you see people that are self-centered, try not to be as them. And they will give you doctrines, they will say things that they don't even fully understand, and they will tell you. You understand? And when they tell you, they deceive you, and they leave you in a rut. I've seen that happen with people, foolish people, on numerous occasions. You know, you understand? So don't, every time somebody sends something for you, don't just read it and accept it. Like I just always say, if I post up a video about something, right, and you don't understand it, do a research on it and find out. It's simple as that. Do a research and find out if what I am talking about is real or if it's just natural fiction. It's the same thing. If somebody send me a text, sometimes I'll just read the text and I see, okay, well, okay, that's cool and that's it. Because that's no problem. Somebody send me a little wording, but then again, sometimes somebody send me a wording and then you feel different about it. When you feel different about it, look into this wording, because you have a lot of witchcraft out here. Look into it. It have a lot of witchcraft. And if you find that it's not coming up to standard, burn it. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you in another video. Have a wonderful evening or morning or day or whenever you look at this video. Be at peace, and may the spirit of our Most High Elohim rest upon you and your household. Be at peace.